Part 4, find a pattern. First question, 15 points are placed on a circle. How many straight line segments can be drawn by joining all the points in pairs? In this problem, we can draw a picture. So you have a circle. You have 15 points on the circle. So this is a rough sketch. I didn't count. The key point is, if you start with this point and connecting this one with any of the other points would be the same as the other points connect to back to this point. So these two lines is actually the same one. So when we count, we want to make sure you start with this single point and you connect to all the rest of the points, and then the next one you start with the next point. Don't use this one anymore, since otherwise you will be repeating. So in this case, for lower grade students, we can count this as you start with the first one, then you can connect to all the 14 points. Then you start with the second point, you can connect with all the, don't go backwards, it can only go one way, okay? Don't go backwards, because if you connect back to this point, it will be the same as this point connect to this point. So we continue to go one direction. You go to the second point, you can connect to the rest of the 13 points. And this one would give you 12, and this one would give you 11, and so on, until you reach the number 14 points. The number 14 points can only connect to the first one, and then it only has one option. So basically, we're facing a summation of 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus all the way to 1. For lower grade students, we want to introduce a different way to add this up. We can reverse this sequence to be 1, 2, 3, all the way to 14. We can see that now we have how many pairs? We have 14 pairs, and each pair is a 15. So each pair is a 15. We have a total of 14 pairs, but this second line equals to the first line, which is I added 2 there. So the original summation is half of this. So the total would be 15 multiplied by 14 divided by 2. So 15 multiplied 7. So the students can carry this out. For higher grade students, we would know that total points is 15. We want to take 2 out of them, right? And point A to point B is the same as B to A. So this is basically a CMM problem. We have, the first one has 15 choices. The second one has 14 choices, but we need to divide by the repetition, which is 2 multiply 1. So again, you would get the same answer as you list all the possibilities.